I was shuffling my oracle deck this morning. I found a few cards that stuck out to me as important messages for more than just one person, more than just myself, but perhaps quite a few people that could stand to hear these things and be reminded of these things. First card being the Parrot Spirit. Watch your words. We're talking about how we use language, a very important tool of expression to communicate with other human beings, our convictions, information. When we take time to think carefully about the words that we're using, and we maybe go over those things numerous times, maybe hone those things, try to use words that are less aggressive, perhaps less confrontational, less accusational, less overall energy involved behind it. When we kind of open up the conversation by changing our words, by being very, very careful with our words, what we find is that things generally go a lot smoother. And perhaps this is a time for you where this message makes a lot of sense. And if you think carefully on how you should be using your words, you may find them to accomplish a lot more for you. So the next one is Skunk Spirit, Know Your Worth. The skunk is just such a unique character, as we all are. We all have a set of attributes that make us valuable and important and unique and special. And even if you don't see them, or you don't think that you do, or you don't maybe see them as attributes, they are. There's something about you. Look at the skunk with this menacing smell, and that the skunk probably doesn't necessarily think of that as an attribute or a negative characteristic, but what is something that is generally reviewed as negative is actually an attribute of the skunk. It not only makes it unique, but it's a protective measure that works quite effectively. So we have to sometimes be reminded that regardless of what our attributes are and how they may come or be utilized, that they're still important to the world. We're still special. We still deserve a certain level of opportunity to be afforded to us, of safe space to be afforded to us, of respect and decency to be afforded to us, of course. But beyond that, if things are dampening who you are uniquely, maybe that doesn't need to be in your space. Maybe we need to evaluate what it is that you deserve and are worthy of. If you are thinking that you perhaps aren't good enough, or you perhaps need to be better, you are looking at it the wrong way. We all have room to grow and learn and be better people, but that doesn't mean where you are isn't significant or important. So you have to remember that the way you are being treated, the environment that you're in, you have the ability to make choices and decisions to get out of that. The dove spirit is our final one. Be peace. This is talking about inner peace, and this is talking about the manufacturing of that ourselves. And I don't want to say manufacturing, that's the wrong word for it, but it is the harnessing of it, the organization of it, by using your conscious mind in tangent with source or spirit, or being at least open and honest with yourself, your higher self, about what is real and what is not real. walking yourself through situations in different ways and seeing how they could possibly be improved. How can they be the least detrimental to anyone? How can this be resolved the best for everyone involved? Finding peace sometimes means that not that we don't encounter trouble, it's that we allow ourselves in a non-attached way to just aid the situation in the best way we can. And then we don't harbor anything from that. We just know that we did the best that we can. So being peace is sometimes the choice of being comfortable and happy with where you are in any given space as well. It might not be ideal. It might not be where you want to be, but are you content? Are you comfortable? Are you capable of finding a level of mental wellness and contentness with yourself, even when things aren't going well? Knowing that this is just a bump in the road, that this is just a part of the path. We're not attached to the outcome. We understand that it's just sometimes how things work, and sometimes we need to be even very grateful for these little things that occur, because they will steer us into even better places if we're able to be comfortable and be content and find that peace. This is about being present. This is about being really self-aware. And these 3 characteristics specifically allow you to deal with highly stressful situations in the most calm, non-violent, non-aggressive, non-confrontational ways. You can establish your boundary coming from a place of peace, carefully watching your words, and you can change your life. And I don't mean that in any insignificant way. It really can drastically change the situation you're in. It's about taking control. But taking control isn't about aggression. So this is just looking at it from a different perspective. Anyway, I hope you're out here doing really well. And please join me if you are interested in hearing more readings from me. If you would like a personal reading, please reach out, comment, let me know, share this. And I hope you're well.